uses the Burp suite to perform pen tests, and how many people use Burp suite to perform pen tests? No one. All right. And what if I say that hacker can hack you if you are using a Burp suite? So while I was doing a research, what I have found that I am able to intercept all the SSL traffic in a plain text by performing the man in the middle attack. So my title is like attacking hackers by intercepting SSL traffic in a clear text. So who am I? Uh, Arman. So currently I am working in the Certus as a senior security engineer. I am a bug bounty hunter on the HackerOne, Synac, and Buckout as well. And almost it's been like almost 6 years that I'm into bug bounties. I'm also a core researcher on Cobalt, and as you can see, like I love to do travel and I love to explore the world. So the agenda would be like what is Burp suite, intercepting HTTPS traffic in a plain text by using Burp suite. What is upstream proxy, vulnerability in upstream proxy, and then I'll be showing a demo that how I was able to exploit it. So let's talk about Burp suite. So Burp suite is a integrated platform and graphical tool which is used to perform pen test of various web application and mobile applications as well. Now, Burp suite contains multiple tools such as proxy, scanners, which are like active scanner, passive scanners, intruder, repeater, decoder, and upstream proxy. So each tool has a different uses of that uses. So now, in order to use Burp suite, you have to set up, install a CA certificate into your browser. So you can directly, set up a proxy and download the certificate, and directly can install the CA certificate into your browser. And once you install the certificate into your browser, you will be able to see all the HTTPS traffic in a plain text into your Burp suite tool, right? Now, anyone has used upstream proxy? Yeah, almost all bug hunters uses the upstream proxy, right? All right. So upstream proxy is like a proxy. So what it does, so let's say if we have intercepted a traffic into a Burp suite, so the Burp suite will send a request to the proxy, and now that proxy will send that particular request to the server, and server will respond the response on the proxy, and it will get forwarded to our machine. So it's like that, application is getting request from the proxy. So upstream proxy settings allows you to use the proxy, and acting is like between Burp suite and your connection to the application and internet. So setting up upstream proxy. So there is an option in which you can go to the upstream proxy and just add a proxy. You have to add your proxy IP, proxy server IP, open port, and if you are using credentials, then just use the credentials, and there you go. Now, if you browse your data, browse the application, it will proxy send a request to the proxy, and then after it will go to the application, and this is how upstream proxy works. So, as you can see in the screenshot, my original IP starts with 2.51.8, but and I am exploring the any website, and I have used the upstream proxy, and I'm using and my server IP is 34.257. I cannot read, but yeah, something like that. And I am sending requests. I am using API which shows the IP address that from which IP the request is coming. So I have just explored like my website and passing all the traffic by using Burp suite to the HTTP interceptor to the upstream proxy. And as you can see that my website is showing that traffic is coming from the proxy proxied IP. Now so once you get a traffic into the interceptor, it will send all the traffic, forward the traffic to the upstream proxy. And what I have figured out that there is no SSL validation or SSL certificate is implemented in between. So it is sending all the traffic into a clear text, because what it thinks that okay, SSL certificate is installed in the browser, and the request is legitimate, and it will directly send to the upstream proxy. Yeah. So vulnerability, where it comes. So there is no SSL validation between proxy to upstream proxy. So as I have mentioned that there is no validation, so it will send all the traffic into a clear text. Now what happened that I'm an attacker and I'm sitting on a network, and a pen tester is, or maybe a tester is using the Burp suite. So whenever I'm doing a man in the middle attack, what Burp thinks that Burp suite proxy is sending traffic to the upstream proxy, but actually it is sending traffic to the my IP, in which I am using any like Wireshark or Debokey or some tool to perform the man in the middle attack. So let's go with the demo. No, there are both of the. Yeah. So I'm using Debokey as a man in the tool to perform the man in the middle attack. So what it does, it scans that in particular gateway how many IPs are connected to the router and some stuff like that. So from this I can get all the IPs of the machines which are connected to the device. So let's say I want to attack on this particular IP, which is 172.20.10.4. So I have added as a target, and I have I want to decrypt all the SSL traffic for the targets, and okay. So yes, so there is a no relation between, so this is the virtual box, so there is no relation between my main machine and virtual IP. It's just that, it's a bridge network, so that both the IPs are different IPs. And I'm currently, scanning that particular device, so let's say, victim is trying to log in into his Facebook account. And here you go. Here I can get the passwords and the email address of the user. It's just, I can intercept any of the traffic. It can be a bank account. And the funny part, let's say if you have found accesses or something like that in a banking site, so you will not be able to steal the whole cookie. But let's say if I am performing this attack, I'll be able to steal the whole cookie. I can directly replace the cookie, and I'll get direct access. So it has a bit critical account, and trust me, I was able to steal lots of users' Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts. Yeah, so that's it. Any questions? It's 1.7. So after then they have updated, I have reported to them, and after that they have updated the version in which they started validating the traffic between proxy to the upstream proxy. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Arman, for the wonderful session. It was insightful.